What's going on, guys? I am live for the first time in a while, and I definitely apologize for that without any notice. I did not realize that Twitch had a vacation schedule button, so it's been saying I'm going to go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the past couple weeks now. So I apologize for that. But we are back. It is the new raid tier in World of Warcraft, Aberrus, the Shadowed Crucible. This is night 1. And the raid just released today, so hopefully there's not too many glitches or anything like that. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this.
Other color. Hey.
And let the shenanigans begin.
You want another teleporty or transmogrify thing?
If you would like.
And it looks like my Discord chat is not picking up on Twitch.
I'm actually a fox now, so I don't even need it.
So let's find out.
Oh, hell no. Who did that? That was you, Connie, wasn't it?
Output is being set to the wrong channel, so let's do this.
Did what?
And there it is.
Somebody tossed a paper flying machine at me.
There it is.
Oh.
Well, it's dead now.
Awesome.
I'm an
And
orange
crisis
fox
averted.
now,
We're all
thank
fixed.
you.
Woot.
Alright, guys. I think we're going to be starting here shortly. Let's see if I can get... I want to be a Vulpira. Vulpira or bust. Come on.
I don't know why you hate
Oh,
paper
Vulpira.
zeppelins so much.
Got it. Vulpira.
Look, man. They've done things. Horrible things.
Oh, this is
I should
gonna be
revive
fun.
that add-on that counted how many of them I murdered. It broke like 3 years ago and I never fixed it.
Ah, cows. How's everybody doing?
Moo!
Moo. Oh my god.
Dyslexic cow.
Matt, do you keep sending updates, or is my WeakOrs just glitching and keeps trying to force update?
I am not doing anything, so I'm guessing your WeakOrs is glitching.
Alright, give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna try and fix this. Yeah, I now have like 4 copies of your add-on, or of your WeakOra.
That is definitely not intended.
Well, hopefully a reload will help, and I won't have to like restart the computer or something.
So Jill, you had it, and then you walked over the corner.
Yeah. I'll never see it again. Oh, there it is.
Hey, there you go. You just have to say something like, I'll never see it again, and then boom.
Oh, how's everyone doing on this fine, whatever day it is?
Day that ends in Y.
Pretty decent. How about you?
Imagine I just saw your DM. I'm good.
Thank you.
Shall we murderize some trash?
Yes. That seems like a fabulous idea.
We have you pinned, Sarkareth. End this madness before more of your soldiers die. We would rather die than return to subjugation. The secrets within this crucible are ours to claim. With their power, we will never serve.
Looks like I'm DPS tonight, boys.
Well, right off the bat, the trash has a debuff I can steal that's a 25% damage buff, so I'm a fan.
Excellent.
The lines are breaking, Sarkareth. We cannot hold them.
Permission to suggest an
Who
alternate
is Tina?
During my time serving Neltharion, I assisted him in creating many powerful elements. One of these instruments could be a great service.
Wait.
Though it may not distinguish between...
That's a little hurty.
What is this power? In the quest to perfect Neltharion's armor, we went through many iterations. This is one of our more successful attempts. While
I lagged so hard.
I
don't know
saw
why I
that.
did.
That was not me.
That was a Healy Drakthir Orby thing.
But now that they're pulled, I'm arcane orbing the shit out of this room.
Yeah, my orb doesn't pull.
Somebody's orb just very much pulled.
It was not mine. I did not cast it until after that.
And I know it didn't pull before, but I wonder if maybe they just broke it with the patch.
Probably.
God, I hope not. That thing goes so far.
Yeah,
That was kind of cool. Did the dragon just kill the rest of the trash?
Oh yeah.
I
did.
think it did.
that's really cool. That
yeah.
actually makes me want to try, like, next time we come in here, just pull all of the trash over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, the DPS, the potential. Oh.
Wonder what Kazara's DPS was for that. That was pretty cool. Alright, first fight should be pretty easy. Basically, we will pull the dragon over to one of the walls. Doesn't really matter where. When you get dread rifts on you, it's a red circle. You will want to go out to the side and drop it.
Zill.
And then people who get Rays of Anguish, it's a laser that follows you. You have to kite your laser through the dread rifts that are already on the ground. So basically, people who get circles are leaving poop on the ground. People who get lasers are lasering the poop that was left. Periodically, the boss will do a frontal breath thing called Hell Beam. Just dodge that. And then at every 20% health, except for 20%, so 80, 60, 40, some of the boss's armor is going to fall off, and it's going to start doing more damage and just be harder to kill. So I guess that could technically be kind of dangerous, but on normal, I wouldn't expect much from the first boss. As for tanking, we'll just taunt swap after Terror Claws. Now I really want the boss to cast Hello Beam. That would be amazing.
And the recommendation is to hero on pull or wait for the final phase.
There are no phases, so just on pull is fine.
Well, I thought as the armor fell off, there's a increasing raid-wide damage.
There's more damage, but it doesn't really change the fight at all, and I suppose it might make a difference, but I doubt it on normal, really.
I think from the recommendations I saw, it was either hero on pull or hero at like 60 or 80%. It's the next fight, I think, that has a weird second phase thing.
Yeah, the next fight was to hero after if we're doing the elementals, was hero after elementals merge.
Yep.
Put it in the cauldron now.
Oh, whoops. I was too enthusiastic.
But what does the cauldron cost if there's no chaos?
Didn't cost anything.
Oh, it's free. Yay!
It just
Wonder if that gives a-
severely costed us life debt to Trox.
Is this a new cauldron, or is this like the one from before, but you just don't have to pay because there's no longer the item?
There's no longer the item, so you don't have to pay. Same one from before.
I think you're right, Vree. Get really for real ready check.
You're going to face him towards the middle, correct?
Yeah, just pull him over to the side and then flip him around. Or her, I don't know.
And it doesn't have a tail sweep, so we can...
Oh, no breath, no tail sweep. Well, there is the random Hell Beam, but no, like, normal
5,
breath or cleave things.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hero on the pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, if you get the Dread Rifts, like it's happening now, you want to take them out to the edges of the room, not the center.
Push back in.
The knockback is no big deal, except you want to probably try not getting knocked back into the circles if possible. Here come the lasers. Remember to kite the lasers over the poop that's already down.
Watch
I would
your
say that
step.
probably everybody, watch out for the breath, everybody should just like stay kind of on the sides of the room for the dread rifts, rather than
Watch
being
your
out in the
step.
middle. Knockback is coming. Maybe. Guess gotta skip the knockback. So when you're placing new rifts, just remember that someone has to kite a laser over the existing ones, so try to give them room when the new one is put down. Here come lasers.
Watch your step.
Watch for breath.
Watch your step.
More armor falling off.
She's naked.
Your parts are showing, Dragon.
Push back in.
More lasers coming soon.
Target you.
That one landed right on top
I'd
of
say
me.
let's
Shit.
probably
Watch your
start
step.
right
Dodge the breath.
next final thing.
I am not being fucking like this thing. Definitely need to switch teams before we get doing this. Yeah. I'm not used to DPS.
Watch your step.
I'm gonna restock some stuff.
Should move eventually.
I'm gonna do DPS from now on.
Push back in.
Apparently she just never stops casting. Hey, there we go.
Watch your step.
Dodge breath.
Yeah, I really should. I don't know. That's alright. I'm just
Push
out of
back
practice.
in.
Oh boy.
Got more lasers coming soon.
This could be a fun night if I have DPS at all. I think we got this.
Watch your step.
Give a little bit more room. Dodge the breath.
Push back in.
Lasers.
First boss down. 3%. This is over.
Watch
We're
your
done.
step.
And a
One
breath.
shot first boss. Hell yes.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, I like this loot roller thing over here. Okay, Screaming Black Dragon Scale. That looks like Kata is at the top of the list for that.
They sense your presence.
Grasps of Welded Anguish I do not see on the list, so Mailwares, that one's a free roll.
Now that my heirs
Infernal Shade Lance I do not see anywhere on the list, so that's a free roll for Polearm Peoples.
That's that new transmog button.
Etchings of the Captive Revenant. That is not anyone's thing.
These halls are your
Reroll.
birthright, and the outsiders must not be allowed to take them from you.
Secure our perimeter.
Sorry, Kanu, you didn't want it enough with that roll.
You take the other path and see what you can find.
No, I take it back. Jill has you beat.
I shall accompany both of you and lend what aid I can.
I like that it shows who's in the lead on the rolls.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Right? That's pretty neat. like you can go back per boss too, perhaps.
This seems to be an improvement.
It seems like stuns work to interrupt that big shield.
Oh, it tells you who's like waiting to roll too. That's really neat.
We know who to yell at. Got it.
Right?
Where does it say that?
Roll, Fitch, roll!
It was weird. It was like I didn't see that pop up, and then finally it popped up at the bottom of my screen. Sorry about that. Luna.
Oh no, I'm
Did
just
not
teasing
mean
you.
to make you wait.
Wait! No, I just
I
get
was
you
just
like I said.
trying to figure out why it didn't pop up for me to roll on. Because like I could use that.
It said waiting on whomever, you know, too, so the game says that you can use it.
Yeah, no, it eventually popped up low on me, which was weird. Wonder if it was because I needed on. No, you can need on multiple things. I don't know.
Who knows? It's still neat. The new system's pretty cool.
And these things are upgradable, right?
It said 1 of 8, I think. Yeah, mine says 1 of 8, so it looks like it.
Just gotta figure out which one of the 4 crests I need.
Right? I gotta look at all that too.
I totally want to drink these flasks on the table just because I can.
Do it. What could go wrong?
I've been clicking on them. I didn't die, so, you know.
Gives you a speed
I mean, if you
boost.
do die, we can
100%
heal
speed
you up.
boost.
Oh, healing. I get a healing buff.
Must be randomized then.
Wonder if it's part of some achievement down the line.
Probably.
Yeah, they don't give us anything fun without it, you know, kicking us in the teeth.
By the way, if nobody said anything about it prior to my last minute log on, if any of you watched what we were up to there, sorting out the loot, Corey has made some significant upgrades to our loot sheet, and that was very, very smooth and easy to read on the first boss, so thank you very much, Corey, for fixing this up.
Half the credit goes to Alex on fixing that up.
Yeah, I just
Installed some of the lookups.
Yeah, he figured out what I was struggling on with it only showing loot for that boss.
Wonderful. Thanks to both of you. This is a great improvement, and it's much easier to see what is going on.
Within these halls, I forged wonders that would shape the world after millennia unattended. They have become
That is a whole lot of poop.
Right? Stuff everywhere!
That's usually what my wife says after the night shift at the hospital.
attempted to destroy.
You are off my blood. The fact you had the strength to survive proves
I suppose there are worse things it could be, right?
Sometimes it is.
So much stuff everywhere!
I don't care, I'm standing in the middle of it, Dark Can't explode anyway, just because.
Oh, shiny.
flame and shadow. Both powerful, influential forces. Combined, they become something even greater.
I blew up all that shit for a Wildercloth.
And no force can oppose
Well, you can get Rousing Fire from him. That's kind of cool.
Ooh.
Alright, this one is a two-phase fight. We were going to split the raid in half. That includes tanks, healers, all DPS. Half goes on the Shadow Dude, half goes on the Fire Dude. We want to keep them at least as far apart as they are now, the entire first phase. If you're on the Shadow side, you're going to be dropping purple circles. When you get a purple circle on you, you want to run it out, away from other people, not in. It'll drop a Shadow Poop, and you run out of that too. If you're on the Fire side, you're dodging Fire Nados, which sound awesome, but they look kind of annoying, and apparently they go in a random direction. There is going to be, I believe, on the Shadow side, a like fall-off damage thing that you have to get out of. I don't remember if that's normal or heroic only, but it just looks like a round shadow ball thing that you run away from. On the Fire side, there are going to be two different kinds of soaks. There's a big round circle with one of those little flaming plumes in it. Everybody pretty much gets in that one who's on the Fire side. There are also little soaks, smaller red circle. Those are the typical like one person per thing, but we definitely want to soak them. So just remember, if it's a small soak circle, one person is fine. If it's the big one, everybody jump in it. We also want to try and DPS them down pretty evenly, because as soon as one of them gets to 50%, it doesn't matter which one, that's when phase 2 starts. And when phase 2 starts, they turn into one bigger elemental. The health that's left over gets combined, so that's why we want to have them both close to 50% if we can. Just less to burn through in phase 2. Phase 2 is also when we should hero. All of the mechanics from phase 1 kind of like glom together, I guess, for phase 2. So like now you'll get a fire circle looking thing, or I don't remember if it's shadow or fire first, but it might be shadow first, but you drop the circle and then it'll leave poop and explode afterwards. There'll also be tornadoes, but the tornadoes also create, I don't remember if they create poop in or explosion, we'll find out. Tanks will swap on Withering Vulnerability, and we need to do kind of the V thing where we're not on the same side of the boss, and whoever is taking the Shadow Flame Burst, which is after the Withering Vulnerability, just make sure that he's facing away from the raid, which he probably should be all the time anyway. Those are the big things. I'm looking at the Dungeon Journal real quick just to see if I missed something important.
I mean, the other thing is everyone gets a stashing dot, so they need to stay 50 yards away from the other one.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're on the Fire side, you're getting one dot. If you're on the Shadow side, you're getting a different dot. If your dot gets too high, you can just switch sides to drop it. So that's something to keep in mind. If they get too high, then people can swap sides. Just we need to make sure that the DPS is still relatively consistent if we do that. And I don't know if it'll be different on Heroic, but on Normal, I suspect that tanks probably won't need to swap, even if the stacks get up there decently. But we'll see if I'm wrong about that.
Okay. So are we good for group callouts?
Yeah.
All right. Purple side: Lucky, Bork, Jill, Tamiria, Kata, and Carafirm. Healers are going to be Trox, Luna, and Zill. Fireside: Selthros, Fitz, Veruca, Shrilla, Madrin, Annika, and Brenbeam with Nex and Nef healing.
All right, looks like everyone was ready.
There we go.
We wait till after the amalgamation for
Other
hero.
side, Annika, please. Other
Yeah,
side.
phase 2.
Watch wave.
I was just multi-dotting.
Right.
There are the fire nados. It looks like everybody did the right thing with the purple circles. Nice. We've got more fire nados. So at least the boss faces the direction the fire nados are going to go. Big soak is coming.
Help soak.
Everybody stack on me on the fire side.
Purple, run away.
Spread back out. Yeah, purple run away from that big one.
Purple at 75.
72 over here, so pretty close. Just remember, if you feel like your stacks are getting high and you're taking too much damage, you can swap sides with somebody. Maybe we could have, like, healers coordinate that if it gets to a point where we need to.
Yeah, but right now we're sitting at about, what,
Help soak.
20 stacks, negative
Stack on me.
minus 14 HP. It's fine.
Try to run away.
Spread out. More fire nados coming.
Shadow at 60.
Watch wave.
We're at 52 over here. I might want to send one shadow DPS over, maybe.
5 shadow.
Send one fire DPS.
Just stop on fire side. No, looks like they're doing the thing. So yeah, just remember, all the mechanics kind of are happening together now. So, you know, like when you drop a circle, there's going to be another thing along with it. That was where you wanted to taunt.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get the pop-up for it.
Basically, every time you cast that withering thing, you want to taunt during the cast so that the second thing hits you.
Like the freaking Sanctum fight.
Sort of like Lehuvim, yeah.
Yeah.
Except on this fight, it's only 2 of them. Yeah, like that. Perfect.
Help soak.
I'm gonna soak this one. And then move out because it's gonna explode. Easy. Honestly, on normal, this fight is kind of chill.
Yeah. The stacks never got out of control on the first part either. It's all fine.
We'll see how it goes on heroic.
Yeah.
Help soak.
Stack up and soak. And then remember to run away afterwards. Move the boss so we have a little bit better spot to soak in. If he lives that long. Alright, don't be on the same side as tanks. He's gonna die before it matters. Very nice.
Yes. Boom, boom, done. That is awesome.
Shoulder plates of planar isolation. There's 2 of them, and I do not see that on anyone's list. So plate wearers, that's free roll.
Much better than the shoulder plates of planar fasciitis.
Facets of blistering
Jesus.
twilight. Don't see that for anybody either.
Oh,
Is there a new way to convert things into tier?
Oh wait,
There
that
will
wasn't
be,
me.
but not yet.
Yeah, it opens in like 6
Packaging
weeks.
Cover. That looks like that is asked for by Zill. Winner, winner.
I don't know what just happened there, Jill. That was weird.
I thought it was me pulling, and then I thought, hey, it's not me, it's Fist. Nope, nope, neither.
Yeah, I guess they're supposed to do that.
Thank you. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting to chat. Oh, man. Oh shit, I didn't switch back to my general spec. Draw an experiment, I think is the next one.
Oh, nice. Finally, an easy way to get the decaying phlegm.
Oh, this
Sweet.
It's an alchemy thing. It takes usually a little bit to give. If these guys drop it, that might make life easy right over here.
I was just really hoping they would turn into a gigantic ooze like back in King's Rest.
Like fortified and bolstering.
Yeah.
You get ooze.
Yeah, we made an amazingly giant ooze a couple of times in there in M+.
I can delete that. Oh, they're leaving me behind. That's okay. Alright. Oh.
Why the heck did I just get a pair of pants called moonless trousers? If you're wearing the trousers, you're not mooning people anyway.
Called a pressed ham.
At least it wasn't assless chaps, I guess.
Number one transmog item.
Wouldn't those be mooning trousers then?
Haha. Haha. Haha.
I'm not sure what to think of the moonless trousers that have leech.
I want to click on it.
Because I don't know if we should click this or not.
Sure.
Click it.
Ooh, an abnormal brain.
Yay!
What's his name to Abby?
Kind of fitting.
Oh my
don't have
god, I
enough of
finally
those for this
found
guild.
it. After all these years.
Sadly, they didn't call it Abby Normal.
That.
It's gonna look nice on the shelf next to all that phlegm.
Somebody let the interns do all the naming in this dungeon.
They should let us have at least once be in charge of it. That'd be an epic raid.
But ultimately, the venture is just another disappointment. You, Rathian, must
You might be right, Shirlo. You might be right.
carry on my vision. Of course, Father.
Uh-oh, slime erection.
Oh.
You got me right.
And I will never be able to unsee that for the next 6 months.
If you've experienced a slime erection for longer than 4 hours.
Ours only lasts for 2.5.
I missed raiding.
Oh my god, moonless wristband.
Pants, yeah.
I require a target.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
I got some moonless trousers. Woohoo!
Woo! Y'all can be moonless.
You can start the moonless trouser club.
Congratulations. It was my honor to evaluate the development.
Hey, there's sunless stuff too.
Unfortunately, they were
Got moonless trousers. I got Drogbar rocks.
Drogbar rocks. Drogbar stones.
This early attempt at creating Trakthir yielded a
Alright, so this is sort of a council fight, except we're only going to be fighting one at a time, starting with Neldris, then Thadrian, then Rionthus. Probably want to hero when Thadrian comes down, because Thadrian leaves like debuffs on a bunch of people in the raid that are permanent in Phase 2. So that'll be a good time. There's a weird tank and taunt swap mechanic on this one where the boss will be putting infused strike stacks on us, and the only way to get rid of it is to bump into the other tank when you both have stacks. So it's kind of a thing where we'll have to, one person will get some stacks, then the other tank will taunt, get some stacks, and then we can knock it off by running over each other. However, when we do that, it'll put like a 20-second long, I think, dot on the raid, so we have to make sure to do that when nobody is super low on health. So the first one, Neldris, it's going to do a charge. If you remember the Denathrius fight in Castle Narnia, the massacre thing where the blade targeted 3 people, drew a big fat red line, and if you were in it, you got hurt. The same thing, except there won't be a red line. There'll just be red marks on 3 people. The boss will charge them, and we kind of want those people to spread out a little bit, but not continue moving, so that everyone else can get out of the line of the charge. So just keep that in mind. It's one of those 1, 2, 3 kind of hit the target things, and you don't want to be in the way of it. Mildred's also casts a Bellowing Roar thing, which I am attempting to link in chat and failing.
Come on.
There we go. That's just a fall-off damage thing, so we run away from it. Let's see. There will also be a Massive Slam thing, which is just a frontal on the tank. Nobody should be hit by that, except for the tank, probably. When Thadrian comes down, that's phase 2. That's when we'll hero. There's going to be a debuff that goes out on somebody called Unstable Essence. You don't want to spam Dispels to get rid of this, because it's one of those things where when you Dispel it, it jumps to someone else and resets the stacks. So you just want to leave it on somebody for a while until the damage starts to get nasty and then Dispel it. One thing I saw suggested is, if we have a Priest, which we definitely do, is to have the people with the debuff stack up in a spot and get mass Dispelled.
I can only hear out of one side of my
Oh, there we go.
headphones.
Arbitrarily say, like, the yellow star over there, maybe. I don't know if that's going to be a good spot or not, but we'll see.
We can always move it during the fight if need be.
Yeah. So that'll be something that healers will have to coordinate and call out for if you want to do a mass Dispel, but that seems to be a decent way to get rid of all of them after some of the stacks have come up.
So if there's multiple people getting it, then yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I think it's 3 people that'll get it.
Oh no.
All right.
Also, Thadrian is going to do this Violent Eruption thing, and that's just a heal through it, does a lot of damage, nothing we can do to avoid it kind of thing. That'll be a very important mechanic on Heroic, but on Normal it's just a heal through it kind of thing. The third one, Rionthus, is going to have balls heading toward it, so if you remember the awesome Halandris fight in Sanctum, where we had to keep balls from getting to the boss, this is similar, except instead of the balls bouncing away, so like in the Halandris fight, the balls would go straight towards the boss. If you ran into one, it would bounce straight away from the boss. These can have a bounce direction, where they bounce, like, I don't know if it's the way you're facing or the way you run into it, but they don't necessarily bounce straight, so just try not to bounce it towards the boss, because we don't want them to get to the boss, basically. When the boss gets full energy in that phase, it'll do a deep breath thing, which will go across the room. I don't know if it does left to right and up and down, but whichever it is, it'll do 2 passes, and you don't want to be in that. It's probably going to hurt a hell of a lot on Normal and probably be a one-shot on Heroic. And also there is... trying to find it in the journal. Give me a sec.
My right ear is not working.
This thing, Disintegrate, where it'll be a circle around you and you're doing damage to anybody else who's in your circle, so everybody needs to move away from those.
Guys.
And I think those are really the main things.
Let's see if I can hear in both ears now. Oh, and of course, that's when everyone decides not to talk. Oh, man. Okay. Yep, I have right.
It's going to be interesting to see if we did indeed activate hard mode because of
but
neutral dude here.
Is not. My Discord is only 1. That's weird.
Well, there's always other bosses, right? Because we just went down the one wing, because we'll just wait for the reset on the 30-minute reset. Probably is what needs to happen. So we'll just go kill something else.
Why is this
He
only appearing off
doesn't
one
add
side?
anything to the fight. He just has to be hit by a bunch of stuff. So if we just don't pay attention to him, maybe it won't do anything.
Yeah, we just skip doing that achievement. Or maybe we just do it accidentally.
Who knows?
It is panned to one side, and I'm trying to figure out why. Why is that input panned to one side? Let's figure this out.
Sorry, Ken. I thought I handed that off when you got there. I must have just hit
Oh, it's not problem.
the other one.
And rolling in at the 11th hour and 59th minute.
Why am I panned to one side? My left and right channel are there. My right channel is not working on that.
Everyone's ready.
All right, here we go.
I will have to come back to that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will beat you into
Never, I don't know how many stacks is going to make sense here, so we may just have to play with it a bit.
Knocking back.
Fine by me.
This is the one you run away from.
Incoming debuff.
Remember, don't be in the line of those charges.
Shockwave.
Okay, so that doesn't aim at the tank, it just picks a random direction, so that's good to know. Gonna do another roar soon. It's a good punt after this slam, never.
Right.
Although my charges seem to have gone away, so not sure what's up with that. Wonder if they last minute hot fixed it or something, so it only does that on heroic or something.
Knocking back.
Run from the roar.
Alright, come on, guys.
Went ahead and fought it at 6 kind of arbitrarily. It doesn't seem like it was really hurting much.
Alright. He's done. Now, time for the next one. This guy is hero.
This guy we want hero on, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and remember, this is the one that puts the debuff on people. Here it comes.
To start with, it's 1, and then once it's dispelled, it goes to new people.
Coming up to high energy, so we're gonna need to do the heal you through it thing. Here it is. Just everybody get in a healing circle if you can.
Sorry, Connor.
Double rally. I don't know if anybody's watching him, but Neutral is just like spazzing out over there on the other side of the room, which is kind of hilarious. Here comes another debuff. So I guess it would be a little tough to do that achievement because he was running around like a crazy dragon.
It's getting harder to heal.
Yeah, I'm carrying myself.
Oh, there you go.
Almost phase 3.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Oh, looks like they disappear when you die. That's nice.
Yeah, and so do the infused strike stacks, I guess.
Absol's at 7.
I'm not gonna.
Right, let's go.
Oh,
I wonder
okay.
if you
Yeah.
got a buff or something that's purges yours.
I don't think so. I think my UI just might have been lying. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna taunt and break.
Yeah. Full energy's coming. Deep breath. Get out of the middle. Okay, it looks like it's going up down from where we came in. It's gonna do 2 passes, remember, so don't go back in. Okay, good to know that they are different
It's also pretty wide. I know, I was
different
not
lanes.
expecting that.
Yeah.
You on? Yeah, I'm on 10 stacks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make a weak aura for that to make sure it's more clear.
So I think it's definitely manageable, even at 10, 12 stacks.
Yeah.
I don't know if the
Here comes a breath.
if that affects the raid damage.
Yeah. Okay,
Back
so
to the middle?
he can go back through the same direction.
Are you good to... Oh, he's almost dead. Alright.
I'm gonna drop this. Maybe. Oh, never was dead. Okay.
We just down one-shotted 3 of them.
Wait, you got the achievement?
No, we just got the achievement for clearing those bosses.
Alright then.
Of course, the one mixing fluid that drops is the one that nobody put on their reserve list. So, we have no Death Knights, we have a Warlock, and we have a Demon Hunter. So I guess each of you get one.
Hooray! Makes it easy.
Badrians, Erratic, Arcanotrode. Nobody asked for that.
Is this vision of
Reroll.
I was afraid.
Exacting, Augmenters, Sabbatons. Nobody asked for that either, so male wearers, free roll.
Issue I doubt I'll have.
Adam Jensen style. I never asked for this.
I don't know where we're going on this chain. I just thought it was kind of cool.
That's up here.
Since it tells you who's rolling for what, it's for situations like this where there's 2 things, you can like wait till someone rolls and see which one they roll for and roll for the other one.
Yeah. We could go up that way to Skarn, or we could go and kill the other 2, like, sort of first bosses on the other side.
Yeah.
Which is Rashok and Zakali Assault, so I jumped down.
Let's do that. That makes sense.
Hey, Rox, I already won something tonight. Here, I'll give you this. You're the second highest.
All right, it's all good either way, but I appreciate the offer.
Does anyone want the male boots? I can't see who else rolled.
I just rolled for transmog, so.
Looks like you're the only one that rolled need.
Ow!
Okay then.
My face.
Not the face.
Okay, yeah, it starts to the face.
Well, damn.
Oh, I'm staying outside.
I'm hiding behind the tree.
The big guy's coming back never, so we should maybe move away a little bit, just because this
Oh, the
track
tree
hurts.
disappeared. Here's
Oh,
the
let's
shade.
Ow! God!
Alright, well now we know to, not pull both groups of those at the same time, probably. Ah!
Shit!
Serious, like, fiery rock vomit.
Not sure where to go from if you released.
You should be able to just go the same way we came initially.
There's an item upgrade guy in the raid.
Yeah, it's at the start.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, no problem.
All right, everyone stay dead. I have a soul stone.
Alright, guys. Hold on one second. Temporary.
That's some nasty ass, nasty trash. Vault had nasty trash. This trash.
Ah! I have both channels. Alright, so back. Minor repair.
This trash is going down.
Oh god.
All hell the rest of warrior.
Alright. Oh no, now I just need them to talk. Why you no talk? No one talking? No one.
On the other hand, though, this guy's going to take forever to kill, so...
Oh wait, someone is talking. Uh-oh. I unplugged it, that's right. Discord.
I'd say just jump off unless a bunch of people ran back already.
All right, time to show up.
Can they hear me now? Oh no, no one can hear me. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, that vial is great. So you should pick one up at the table on your way by.
There we go.
One, or did you get something else?
That hurt.
Just gave me speed.
Same.
On the table. What?
I guess
There's no
now we know what it's
table.
there for.
Oh, that table. Okay.
On the one hand, it's kind of disappointing that they're not going to give us, like, per boss checkpoints, but on the other hand, I guess if we have to run back, it's better than nothing.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Now that minor crisis is averted, we're all good, and I'm going to hit that. Take off like a bat out of hell.
I love how Rathian and Neltharion are just back here like, yep, doing a good job, keep it up.
Right?
Khadgar school of helping the raid.
And he asked if we trust him. Nope.
I trust him to stand back and not help.
I guess he's predictable that way.
He's never let me down.
Oh,
Beam.
goodness.
Oh, it's the. I thought we saw like an epic drop. Like, hey, it's back. And no, it's not. It's just tier.
I'll probably face him away from the raid for that ground rupture thing.
Oh my gosh, come on.
I appreciate that this area of the raid has a design that is stylistically similar to the big chamber in Blackwing Lair.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah, nice callback.
Isn't there like one of the treasure chests you actually need your Onyxius skill cloak to get?
Yeah, it's behind a firefall, a waterfall.
I think I still have mine in like the void storage or something.
Alright, here's another group of those nasty elementals.
So pull them all.
There we go. Nice. Next.
It just released to run back, and I was like, ooh, I didn't loot this guy.
Those shoulders look cool too.
Oh my god, they do.
Looks like these guys are stunnable when they start charting.
Bork messed up the loot sheet.
Oh my god.
Just trying to figure out why it's doing what it's doing. It wouldn't normally do this in Excel, so.
It's something with the people that won loot. It's taking them off the sub table.
Oh, because I was deleting it because I thought that's what.
Yeah, that's what was normally expected in like I said in Excel it'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're using the Wish version of Excel.
Well, maybe.
Just different.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Excel, but Google Sheets, I'm like, I don't know.
Does that mean instead of loot, you get gift cards for Wish.com?
You get sent a picture of the item in the mail.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I can still keep in the list, but if someone won loot, I think they're gonna fall off the filter by boss list at the moment.
Oh, okay. Like for example, like Kata is still showing as number 11 versus where he's at actually now, which is 21 or something like that.
What is this bird doing here?
Nice.
I got an idea to fix it here, though, Alex.
Okay, I was wondering if changing it from like referencing like the main list or something like that, if you were able to do like
just like the query like we were doing before.
Yeah, like your whatever A2 to C23 or whatever.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like an Excel spreadsheet class takes like that?
I thought we just switched to playing EVE Online all of a sudden.
Like, are they playing Battleship in Excel?
Don't have a target.
Those elementals are incapacitatable when they're doing that explosion thing.
What,
So if you
what was
have
that word again?
Incapacitatable.
Perfect.
Which may not be a word, but hopefully makes sense.
They can be stunned.
Well, I said incapacitate specifically because incapacitate type CCs work on them. I'm not sure if stun does because I didn't have it on cooldown. Hey, it was on cooldown.
Like
Yeah,
having a
don't
word.
take away from his cool word.
Fun Excel sidebar. All school year I've been playing a version of Dungeons and Dragons with my Calc PC class as a review game, and that's how we keep the map is on Excel that I just broadcast on the projector in the front of the rooms so that they can all see where they are and move their pieces accordingly on the screen.
That's amazing.
Nice.
I love this.
Oh, this is assault. Okay. So, assault is going to be the second one.
So you might have noticed that a bunch of these Jaredin jumped over the balcony and came in here. That's going to be a mechanic during the boss fight.
Jumping Jaredin?
Exactly. They'll be like climbing up the walls to attack us.
Looks like there's little like hunter traps down too.
This trash is harder than the bosses.
Fortified weekend here.
It didn't feel as bad as the elementals.
True.
More elementals.
I was gonna say it's Blizzard's version of let's play the raid to prep for Mythic Plus instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
Hasn't it been like that for a little while?
Usually it's just like the track before the boss teaches you the boss mechanics, that sort of thing. Or at least it's intended to.
So the stuns work.
Knockbacks also do.
I need to target something first.
Death is very effective.
I was just gonna say that killing them also work.
Guess we're starting.
Pretty sure this is the boss.
It is.
Oh, it is? Oh, shit.
Is it? I thought he was just trash.
Nope.
Okay.
See then.
So we should split the raid again, and we're starting the fight everybody on the boss, but those two platforms that you can see, the one that's immediately to the right of us now and the one that's on the far side, we're going to split the raid to those. So let's have like Shadow go to the far one, Fire go to this one here.
Yeah.
If you were in the Fire and Shadow group on the previous fight. Mystics are the highest priority. Guards are next, Huntsmen are next, Wall Climbers are last. And I hope you brought your AoE pants. Wall Climbers, it's very important that if you don't see the tank picking them up, somebody just hit them with something so that they stop running. But yeah, the Mystic is definitely the highest priority here because that shield is doing raid-wide damage.
Interrupt one.
I've got boss on Shadow side.
Yeah, and the boss will periodically jump back and forth in this phase, so whoever's tanking will basically just pick it up.
Big ad.
If a Wall Climber
Mystic
gets loose,
Fireside.
they run to the door, and that's kind of a pain in the ass. Yep, new Mystic down, switch. I apologize for the Spaz tanking, but I'm going to be running around trying to grab all the Wall Climbers.
Big ad. Shockwave.
Boss coming to you guys.
Alright, get out of that circle, that's where the boss is going to land.
Interrupt one.
And you can of course cleave everything, but the Mystic is highest priority. Alright, so another thing is there will be rocks periodically on the ground, I think. I don't remember if that's a normal or heroic thing, but if you see a rock that you can loot, it'll have like an icon where you can pick it up. Yeah, there they are. Somebody pick up those rocks, go to the side of the platform where you can see a red light, and throw it off, and you will knock an ad down that's coming up.
Sweet.
So like there should be, you see how some red pillars of light came up around the platform?
Big ad. Shockwave.
Having a fun time throwing them off the edge.
And the guard that got away, I think he's headed to your side.
Yeah, we got one coming over. We got boss too.
The guards run really fast. Like, if I don't get them immediately, they're really hard to catch. So anyway, yeah, we keep doing this, and a new Mystic is coming down on Fireside. Kill the Mystic. We keep doing this, keep throwing the rocks, keep killing the ads, and then when the boss gets down to 25%, we'll switch to phase 2, which is going to be over by the door, and I'll just try and go over the mechanics when we get there, since we're all kind of busy.
Big ad. Shockwave.
Alright, the boss is coming over to Fireside, get out of the circle. Stay on the Mystic, it is highest priority target.
Interrupt one.
We'll stay tossing the rocks.
Big ad.
Very rewarding.
It is fun.
Big ad.
Mystic coming on Shadow in 3 seconds.
Boss is at 35, so we're getting pretty close.
Big Ad. Shockwave.
Boss is switching sides.
Through the center.
New Mystic on Fireside coming down soon.
Rallying Shadow. Boss is 26%.
I think the Mystic timer might be wrong.
Transition.
There he goes.
Alright, so everybody head towards the door where the boss is. We're still going to kill off all these ads, but we want to bring them with us. We want to have the boss facing away from the door pretty much most of the time, but he will summon a thing at the door that we will have to soak, and I mean everybody will want to soak that.
Spread.
So go ahead and finish off the ads.
Help soak.
Move out of those. Everybody soak. Go to the door. Soak, soak, soak. If he manages to break the door, then I think that's a wipe. So.
Ads.
Spread.
Pre-DC'd. Not yet. Come back online.
Pawning the boss.
Help soak.
Yeah, so the stack up at the door. Everybody stack. The frontal thing that the boss was doing in phase 1, he's still doing, but now it's also adding little fire swirlies that jump around, as I'm sure everybody saw. You just want to kind of spread out away from everybody else when that happens.
Spread.
Haunting.
Help soak.
Everybody soak. Nicely done.
Good shit.
Alright. Wall Clambers Incursion. Actually, unless I'm missing something on the list, nobody requested anything from this boss.
Their ranks are broken. We have won. A fine victory.
All free roll?
I expected nothing less. Yet the crucible is not yet secure. There is one.
Does look like there's a pattern on the boss too.
Yeah, a leather working pattern.
Right. Rashok. Well, I didn't quite make it to use my.
Well, it looks like we're pretty much right
spec,
here at the next boss.
So I guess I do this.
So that's convenient.
Alright, cool.
So this boss has another thing that's a circle on people that you're going to want to run to the outside of the room. However, very important, the next time, don't overlap them. So when the first set of circles go out, whatever, just run them out to the edge. When the second set of circles come out, don't put the circle on another circle. And as far as I could tell from what I watched, even if they overlap just a little bit, it blows up. So don't overlap them.
Now we must dispose of
It's going to do a big...
Let me
find the name. There's some kind of slam thing.
Is it Searing Slam?
No, that's the one where he jumps. I think it's Charge Smash. Yeah, it's Charge Smash. This is one that he does, which is another group soak. So we'll call for everybody to jump into that one. He does a tank combo thing, so going back to like Lahuvim, this one is a 3-ability thing. He only has 2 abilities, Earthen Crush and Flaming Slash, but he'll alternate, and so we're just taunting so that neither tank takes 2 of the same thing. So you can take an Earthen Crush and a Flaming Slash, but not 2 Earthen Crushes or 2 Flaming Slashes.
Alright.
I think most of them are pretty
enough.
much single target fights. I mean, obviously aside from the one we just did. Yeah, so we're taunt swapping on that tank combo thing. He's going to do a little circle soaks as well. Which is that one, Doom Flames. He does a frontal thing that at 90 8% energy, I think, and it's huge. It's like half the room big or a quarter of the room big, so just everybody has to dodge that. Immediately after he does that, we've got to run him into the center of the room. He's basically going to be wiping the entire raid if his energy gets too high. So the point of that is we pull him into the center where he is now, drain his energy back to 0, and then rinse and repeat. The thing is, that's a soft enrage because we can only do that 3 times, and then the circle in the center of the room doesn't work anymore. So basically we have, until the 4th time that his energy would get full to kill him, which, based on what we've seen so far, I'm not expecting that to be too much trouble.
Look at my upgrade list real quick while we're talking.
One other thing to mention, when he does that Searing Slam that we talked about a little bit, that's the one where he leaps towards somebody. That creates a pool of lava and shoots out lava waves, so just everybody has to dodge those. They'll be going kind of all over the place. They don't move very quickly, though, from what I saw, so just keep an eye out and move around them.
This guy does not drop a damn thing that I want. But that is okay. I could always get tier. Its legs. That's alright. Well, I haven't been last on DPS, so that's a plus. I know Shadow got a big nerf. Plus, I'm not geared for Shadow at all. Like, my stats and stuff would be way shifted.
There is a new feast down
That's
too.
Okay.
It was very tasty.
I may end up changing mains.
You good to go, Kanu?
Give me 10 seconds to eat this food.
All right.
We have no shaman.
Otherwise,
so
everyone
I'll
is
probably
ready.
End up bringing Fiani. I can definitely see myself doing that, but I gotta get a raid ready.
Here we go.
I'll go towards the guys on the left.
Yeah, I'll get right.
Boss fight might not actually start just by pulling these guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay.
Alright, awesome.
Destruction begins.
That was kind of cool. Alright, so yeah, we're going to take him anywhere kind of on the outside of the room, just not into this ring in the center that you can see glowing and swirling until he has high energy.
Alright.
More for good measure.
I see Nex took over the telling on people job.
I liked it actually for like when I was running keys and everything because it reminded me.
Yeah, it is handy. Looks like everybody was ready.
Here we go.
Alright, awesome.
Summer put on the polar later. Sorry.
Probably can either on the pull or after any of the big energy things, I would guess. Alright, watch out for the little lava things coming out.
Help soak.
Come in and soak this. There was the tank combo. Pretty straightforward, just like him. Except we didn't have to move away from each other, so I guess it was easier. Everybody soak these. One person per is enough. Although it is, you know, safer to safer to have multiples than not soak them. That's what happens if we mess up the tank combo.
Debuffs for fist bump, please.
Watch the lava. Guess we can move him away from those pools periodically. Soak this on the tanks. Alright, here comes the tank combo. Alright, his energy's getting high-ish, so we'll need to move him soon, like when he gets to 90. Drop for lava waves.
Shockwave.
Alright, get out of that big blast, and then he's going to go to the center.
Yeah, no, that was a bad place to be.
You don't want those soaks to hit other lavas.
Yeah, that hurt.
This phase is just big healing.
Colony rally, if you got it, please.
Pulling him out. Rinse and repeat. Soak that. Dropping the lava. Ideally, we'd want to put those towards the outside of the room if we can.
Sorry.
You called soak, so that's why everybody ran in.
Yeah, I called the wrong one. Sorry, we should be putting those on the outside of the room, though.
Sorry, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my
We
fault.
do
I
whatever you
apologize.
say, Matt.
See, you shouldn't always trust me. Because sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Soak these, one per. This is the tank combo.
I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
No res for 80 seconds.
I can hold them.
Drop for the lava.
Help soak.
Big soak, everybody in. And the tank combo's coming. Basically, if you see him casting Earth and Crush or Flaming Slash, that's the combo.
Yeah, I can't live through that.
Alright.
It hits hard.
And
It's
into
one of those
lava.
where the first one, you know, does damage and it adds a vulnerability to the next one.
I have a soul stone, so please do not release.
Alright, stand in the big laser, stand in the fire, stand in something.
Was this all the dragons could muster?
Boss 5 and we hit our first wipe. I'd say that's damn good.
Yeah.
What triggers the laser? Is that the one that's based on health?
I mean the big
the pulls was uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We clutched that one, right, Cows? Yeah.
You mean the big 90-degree purple thing?
Yeah.
That's when he gets up to 90-ish energy is when he does that.
Okay.
And yeah, what Free said there about stacking the fire things is good advice.
Farewell.
So yeah, aside from me calling to stack at the wrong time, anybody have any questions about this fight?
Didn't seem too bad.
Yeah. One thing we could do if we wanted is just sort of plan to take him, like, you know, either clockwise or counterclockwise around the room on the outside, and then whenever people need to drop the fire things on the outside of the room, we can just move him a little bit more in that direction to keep going. But you're right here, Nex.
For Shrilla. And
Uh-huh.
Annika.
Was that a short leg joke?
I think it was just we'll help him out because there are no checkpoints thing. There is an auto hammer down over here. It has a green sunbeam on it. Right. Darren DePaul would be proud. And I am too, but it's much cooler when Darren DePaul is proud of you than when I am.
I don't know if it was Corey or Alex that whispered to me just now because it didn't put your name, just the text, but yes, go ahead, thanks.
Yeah, it was me.
It wasn't me.
Making a slight rollback to the coding and the loot table to ensure that no one gets missed, but it might cause some extra... Yeah, everybody, you'll see both loot items there for a minute, but we just want to make sure no one's getting missed.
Oh, right. Never know. I've been fucking talking in there this whole time, but because I'm on the Horde side, there's no one to see it, I guess.
I've been talking to you the entire freaking time, too.
Damn it. That's the downside to being a fox, apparently.
Need a tank community.
Yeah, I guess we do. Yeah, apparently we've both been talking to each other completely uselessly this entire time in that channel. Are you good for the combo cast this time, Never?
I can try. I figure worst case scenario, I can just preemptively taunt. That way you're just doing the rotations if you're okay with it.
Sure, we can try that. It's just anytime Flaming Slash or Earth and Crush is cast, that's the combo. And the thing that starts it is the Wrath of Jarun.
Okay,
So like if you have a timer for Wrath of Jarun, that's it.
Okay. I've been trying to taunt it on time. I just don't know how I'm missing it.
Maybe taunt during the cast. Not sure.
Everyone's ready.
Here we go.
It's also possible it's just broken since this is, you know, brand new raid.
I blame Luna.
Not that again.
Always and forever, babe.
Run that out to the edge. As opposed to stacking it. Yeah, the stacking one is coming soon, though.
Hope so.
Yeah, stack this one.
Are you sure now?
Prefer to go near tanks. Here comes the tank combo, Never. I taunted early, taunted back, taunted back. I fucked that up.
Hope so.
Single soaks, 1 per is fine. Alright, here comes the leap thing again, take it out to the edge.
Oh, we don't have a res or never. Yeah, we
What
should
the
practice
hell?
again.
Yeah, and that sucked because I did taunt that time and it just didn't do anything.
Again, have a soulstone, so please do not release.
I feel like this is going to be one of those things that's easy once we just, you know, shake off the rust or whatever. You know, that rust from like a week ago.
I think it's because you were closest, Tree. I was in that corner because I was trying to help catch him, but I just saw it kind of go down in front of me.
You might have just been third highest on threat too.
Yeah. Fragile, but very threatening. It really is, Trilla, especially when you're a tank, which at the beginning of Dragonflight, that's what it was like to be a Brewmaster Monk. Fortunately, they have fixed that.
That combo kind of reminds me of that one boss in the Sylvanas raid, Guardian.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar thing. It's more similar to the one that Lehuvim did, but similar in that we've got to swap him back and forth.
Hoping for tier. If anybody has tier on their list. Venerated? Nope. Kick
Some wild
ass.
ladies.
Okay, I'm ready.
Never, it looks like DBM has a setting to turn on like a voice countdown thing for the Wrath. It's just off by default.
Oh, okay.
I turned it on, so if you want to do the same, might be helpful.
As soon as I figure out how to do that, I will.
It's all good. If you type /DBM to open up DBM, the boss options tab, go to Aberrus and then Rashok, and then scroll down to Wrath of Jarun, expand it. It should have a checkbox and say roll, which is fine because it'll only notify tanks. But the none should be changed to some sound if you want to count. At least I think that's how it works.
2 BM hunters.
Alright. Ready to check it again? How do I not have a food buff meeting now? Everyone's ready.
Sweet.
Here we go.
Gonna start off with the jump, run it to the outside if you can. And dodge the lava things.
Ready for big soak.
Everybody soak this one.
No.
Tank combo should be coming a few seconds after that. I talked early again because I'm stupid. It'll be fine though because it was... Oh, shit.
Nope, we did it backwards.
It'll be fine,
Yeah.
he said.
I thought it would. Single soaks. Because it's one of those things where the first time we tried it, he did it. He did everything in the same order the first time, and now he changes it up. So, just good to know that that can be completely random. Run that one out. Watch out for lava spews. Big soak is coming soon.
Help soak.
Soaking. Tank combo should be right after this. Hey, we did it right.
Yeah.
Energy's getting high-ish. Soon will be the thing that we have to all get out of. The big-ass shadow flame thing.
Shockwave.
There it is, everybody out of that purple. And then we're going to the center. I'm gonna taunt him just to make him run over here. Alright, it's the big Healy thing. Avoid the fire, but otherwise stand in the healing circle if you can.
Turn up with drink.
Alright, after this one, we should be going back out.
Knocking back.
Alright, the jump is coming soon. Run it out to the outside. Watch the lava.
Let's get one more in this section and we'll take a big cross.
Big soak incoming. Here it is. So you want to move him after the tank combo?
Yeah.
Alright, which is coming now. Alright, we did that one right. Moving. Single soaks are incoming, so don't run away from them if they appear behind us. Here's a tank combo.
Should have screwed that one up, but I didn't.
We're getting better. This is the run out. Watch the lava. Big soak is coming.
Gonna change the boss a little bit.
Help soak.
Back up in the big soak. Tank combo right after that. Yay! Alright, the big ass Shadow Flame Blast is going to be soonish as energy's getting up there. Here's a jump. Watch the lava.
Shockwave.
Everybody out of the purple. And then I'll take him to the center again.
Watch your feet.
Wanting to get him there quick. Stacking the healing circle if you can. Dodge the fire.
Rally in 7.
So remember how I said we could only do this 3 times before it stopped working? Look at his health. I think we're okay.
Rally up.
Knocking back.
And move him to the opposite side where it's clear. Alright, jump is incoming. Run it out to the outside. The big soak is next.
Help soak.
Get into the big soak. Tank combo's coming soon. No problem.
Nice.
Perfect time for a break, too.
Blood Fire Extraction Circuit. Nobody for that. Free roll. Vandals of Ancient Fury. Nobody for that. Free roll.
I will not. I expected more.
Garoon, Pillar of the Elden Flame.
Perhaps
nobody for that either.
The Crucible awaits. Now is the time to stop.
Mystic Cooling Fluid. No one specifically requested this, so Hunter, Mage, Druid, free roll for this. Zenith Cooling Fluid. Someone did ask for that one. That's free.
Alright, I'm not going to delete anything, but I'm just going to move people to the bottom of the list and highlight it in red.
No, you're fine. I used the old code, so you're fine.
Okay.
Apparently you can't jump off parts of this chain, but some others you can. It's kind of weird. Like some bits of it block you from falling and others don't. This is the nasty elemental trash again, so just pull one side.
Once
So
we
kill
get there,
everything?
And
after the
Stun
trash,
totally worked on that.
probably about time for a break after trash, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we just kind of walked face first into these, so. This platform up here looks like it might be a safe place to chill.
Cool. Break time it is. Thank you, Annika.
Not a problem. I figured 2 items off one boss is a little much. Alright guys, I believe we are doing a raid break. So, we are doing raid break. I'm going to go ahead and be right back, and we'll see you guys in 10 minutes or so. All right, guys, I am back a little bit.
Seems
late
appropriate,
here.
but at the same time, it's a
That
little
was
hard to
alright.
take seriously because it's
Dildies,
not
I
spelled like,
definitely appreciate
supervisor,
it.
supervisor.
Thank you for the follow. And we're back.
I might just start using the headmaster one from here on out.
Also appropriate.
Thank
Sadly,
you.
no
Thank
consulting
you for that
professor.
follow. Now you guys get to see why I suck.
Alright, we're still in trash zone here, right? I think we got enough folks for trash, maybe. Oh, I guess Never's not here, so I have one tank, but oh well.
We got one. What could go wrong?
Yeah, screw it. I won't need it. Oh, Jesus. That's kind of hurting. I don't feel like I'm dealing very much damage here.
I guess we go this way. This looks sort of bossy.
There's flasks over here we can click on.
There's an egg.
Oh, there's an
I figured.
egg.
I figured better not touch it.
Oh man, I ain't doing it.
Ooh. One touched it.
It was never, he did it.
Oh, trucks touched the butt.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll notice that the only character name Never doesn't have is Never Touched It. Because that would totally be a lie.
Aren't they all lies?
Most of them, I think.
Not Never lied.
Oh, okay.
That was the worst wall.
And now I just switch
Alright,
it back.
this boss
That's
is
fun.
a single phase and mostly single target. There will be some adds, but more or less single target. Take a look at these things on the ground here, like the one I am jumping on. These are traps. They will be activated periodically during the fight. They'll have a big flame circle around them, which is roughly the same size as the sort of scale pattern on the floor that the traps are in. So like this one, for example, where I'm jumping, will take up most of this sort of scale rock. So we'll need to drag the boss around, kind of like Broodmother in the last, or Broodkeeper, whatever her name was, Diurna in the last raid, around the outside, because typically he will activate the two traps that are closest to him. So like if we're tanking in between these two traps, he'll most likely activate these two, plus one random one somewhere in the room. I don't know if that's going to favor somebody that's ranged, or if it's completely random, but it'll be two near the boss and one probably not near the boss. You can see also these pillars, the dragon head things that are around the outside of the platform. Those are going to be important. Periodically, the boss is going to shoot bombs towards those that make them do a big dragon breath kind of thing. And yeah, you can see it doing that over there where the boss is right now. There will be 3 of those, I think, in a row, and they get bigger. So the first one's not huge, second one's medium, third one's almost like half of the platform. So you'll just have to be ready to run out of that. He's also going to throw out bombs that are for tanks to absorb, or possibly people with immunities. We'll have to test if that works, like turtle or bubble or whatever. But basically, when the bombs go out, whoever is off tank at that moment will run around with a defensive up and break bombs. As for the adds are how we deal with the random extra trap being activated. So there will be golems that come out and they will run towards the traps. I don't think they're tankable, so we won't be trying to taunt and pick them up. But they have to be killed, so it'll be important to switch DPS to them, kill them. They will be lootable, and the thing that you can loot, sort of similar to the fight we just did on the cliff with the rocks, where you can throw the rocks off the side and hit the adds. You'll be able to loot something from the golems, and it'll give you an extra action button, and you can run near a flaming trap and use the extra action button to deactivate it. So we would probably want to use that to prioritize the ones that are either in our path or out in the middle of the room, so that we have places to go when the big dragon breath happens. So the golems, I believe, can be CC'd, stunned, interrupt, etc. They try to activate more traps, so it's just very important to switch to them, DPS them down. I think that's the main thing. The taunt swap is on Searing Claws, which the boss is just going to do with auto attacks, and we want to basically taunt each time the buff falls off, pretty much. Or debuff falls off, I should say.
Sounds good.
All right. We've been doing
What
well
are we
so
hearing
far.
here? We're at the beginning.
Yeah, I would say the beginning. There's no phase fight, no phase change in the fight.
Everyone's ready.
All right. Here we go. We'll pull the boss back here to start with, arbitrarily.
3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
And I'll go clockwise to start off. Or never can go clockwise to start. Alright, move off the traps. So see how there's a third trap back there? Oh yeah, Blast Wave is also knocked back. Nothing too big about that. Just try not to get knocked into traps that already exist. Golems should be coming out in a few seconds. Remember, everybody switch to the golems and kill them as fast as possible. Here are golems.
You can root them.
Yeah, I think like all the CCs work on them. Once they're down, remember somebody can loot it and use it to disable a trap. Never you should break bomb.
Yep, watch your foot.
Knocking back.
Knockback incoming.
Watch your step.
Alright, here's the big breath thing. So move away from the head where the boss is and keep moving because it'll get bigger. I'm going to break bombs as soon as I can.
Anybody get the stupid special action button to work
Watch your
for the
I did.
robots?
You got to click on the. You got to actually click on the trap before you can use the thing to undo it.
Alright, I got the boss never.
Okay, rallying up.
Knocking back.
Good to
Knockback
know.
incoming. More golems are coming in a few seconds. Try and clear some of the ones in the center with the golem things, if they work. Bombs are up, never.
You just gotta click on the thing before you use it.
Okay. Kill golems, everybody switch.
Melee, don't hit the bomb.
Watch your step.
Alright, I'm gonna have to move the boss kind of into the middle.
Knocking back.
Here's a knockback. And we have another big breath thing coming soon.
Watch your step.
Here it is, move away from the dragon heads that are breathing fire. Taunted.
Hawkeye's too slow.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's hurry.
More traps are up. Yeah, I can see how if we don't manage the traps properly, we'll fill up the room, you know? Bombs are out.
Knocking back.
Here comes the knockback. Did somebody else get a bomb? Because I only saw one.
Yeah, they did. I saw them over there.
Okay. Golems are coming. Everybody switch. Kill golems.
Do we know if the bomb or the traps are targeting ranged people?
Watch your
It
step.
seems random. Alright, I'm taunting, so my debuff's gone. Moving the boss.
Please give it a spell on this one, please.
Bombs are out. And remember, the bomb callouts are just for tanks, not for anybody else to hit them. Got a knockback coming, as well as the big dragon breath from the heads.
Watch your step.
Here comes the head. Move away from the one behind the boss.
Watch your step.
I get bombs. Not when I get back from the bombs.
That's pretty good.
Another knockback is coming in like 5-ish seconds. Just try to position yourself so you don't go into the fire.
As well, 5.
Knocking back.
Here's the knockback. Golem should be coming right after. Everybody switching to golems.
Watch your step.
Moving the boss again. Never, if you can, pull the boss back to these. Let's see if we can activate these traps on the outside specifically.
Yep.
It'll give us a little bit more room to move around.
Dragons are about to go.
Here comes the dragon head thing. Move away. Seems like the boss always does it to the ones that are closest to him, pretty much.
Watch your step.
Wow, that's big.
Wow. That's a lot of hurty damage.
That's really big. Also on fire.
Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt.
Hopefully that's not what she said.
I hope not. There might not be enough cream for that.
It burns!
The bombs are coming out. Looks like it's my turn.
That hurt. But 8%. We got this,
Put
guys.
the
Come
bombs
on.
in the fire. Healer, sorry, I have to run through fire to get that bomb. Knockback coming. Here come golems.
You
Probably
Come on,
just
guys.
focus the
5%.
boss, I think.
We got this. 5%, 4%, 3%.
Comes knockback.
Come on.
People with physical damage immunities can take those shrapnel bombs too.
Yeah.
Please feel free to
1%. Come on.
stun or interrupt the golems, but yeah, focus on the boss because it's
Boom,
almost
boom,
dead.
done. Got it. Yes.
Nice.
Very nice, guys. Very nice.
The only thing anyone asked for off
very
this
nice.
boss was the Dragonfire Bomb Dispenser, which we did not get, so I think everything else would be free roll.
Nope.
With that mewling wretch dealt with,
Nope.
I can now assist you enough at least to clear this lava and open the way to
Priest.
Sarkareth. Rathian, I am beginning to question the wisdom of all of this.
As am I. Yes, I'll roll for it.
We must stop Sarkareth.
Nice. I love that line from Sibeli in there because every time Rathian makes any kind of plan, I question the wisdom of it.
Oh. Madrin, come on.
Apparently, if you're a fox, you can
Very nice.
like actually
Good job.
be too short to get up those stairs.
We drop it down? Oh.
There's a laundry chute. Should I jump down?
You jump down into lava, but as long as you don't stay there, you should be fine. There are stairs right next to it.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it hurt. It's kind of hurty.
The laundry chute of pain.
This looks ominous. Got a demon head on a floating platform of lava.
Yeah, another what could go wrong kind of situation.
I have aggro on something, I don't even know what.
Yeah, same.
So do I. Is it in the lava?
It's those heads across the way.
Oh yeah,
It's the left. It's the left worm.
It's shooting.
I wonder if that means the boss fight just starts because we got down here.
That would be pretty lame.
It would, but we are definitely in combat and being shot at.
Multi-dot.
Could just be one of those weird things where we just have to kill these two heads and then he pops up and we explain it kind of.
Oh, it might help if I actually be in Shadowed
He's
Crucible.
swimming around.
You didn't see that.
platform.
I didn't do anything.
He just has a hot bath.
You might want to split DPS between the heads, though. I don't know if it matters, but just noticed that everyone was on one side.
Oh, Matt, you want to explain the fight before we inevitably accidentally pull?
I'm going to have to look this one up, actually, because I actually did not have time to check this one before we started.
To be truthful, I wasn't expecting us to make it this far.
I would say
Oh,
More
God,
worms,
more
more
heads.
Very
worms.
happy, very, very happy that we did. Multi-dot. No! More dots.
Yeah, I didn't watch this far either because I was.
Me either.
I mean, I
figured
did
this-
watch it, but this is like 8 bosses in, and my memory only holds like 2 bosses.
Yeah, I figured this be Thursday.
Don't you know this raid tier, we're going straight to heroic on the second week.
Apparently.
That's
We're
cool.
that damn good.
Imagine worms are gonna pop up across the way. Yep, they did.
Yeah, you were right.
He can tell the future.
I haven't even looked. Is the heroic here just started a higher upgrade level?
Yes.
Oh, if you look in the middle of the floor, there's just a picture of a big dragon thing.
If you release, you can just jump down and here.
He's moving now.
At least you get a little bit of time to relax, okay?
Oh.
So it looks
nice.
like
This is where my
mechanically it's a
mace
pretty
drops.
simple fight with just one phase, but it's a throughput check kind of thing.
My mace drops here.
So they're going to be circles that hit random people. You want to spread out away from the boss, not next to him, and then that'll spawn lava pools, and you have to soak them for a while to shrink. Like they'll put stacks on you. It's not like a one done kind of soak like the previous things we've been soaking. It's a stand in it and it slowly shrinks, sort of like some mechanics we've had on past bosses. You don't want to get your stacks too super high. I think on heroic, 25 stacks of it will kill you. On normal, I don't think it matters, but just be aware of that for when we start doing heroic. And so that'll take multiple people. I don't know how many of those pools there are going to be, but at least a few, so just have multiple people ready to soak them. There's also a random target frontal thing. Sorry, was somebody going to say something?
I was just gonna say, I think on those pools you have to soak it till it's all the way gone, right? Otherwise it just grows again. Is this the one?
Correct. Yeah, I believe so.
And the more people in it, the faster it shrinks.
Probably. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm guessing if multiple people are getting the stacks, then it's probably shrinking quicker. The Dungeon Journal is not clear on that, though, so I'd say let's try having multiple people do it.
Well, then everyone's gonna have the debuff.
Well, we may not want to have everybody in the raid do it, but like, 2 people per or something. I don't know, we can try it and see.
I think that's a heroic change.
It's possible.
Where the puddles keep growing.
I know the kills you at 25 stacks thing is only on heroic. Anyway, so there's also Blazing Breath, which is a frontal thing, and it picks a random target, so just move out of that, don't get hit by it. There's also going to be a knockback that hits everyone called Overpowering Stomp. I don't see anything in the Dungeon Journal about like how powerful that is in terms of the distance you're knocked back, but I'm guessing that you can be knocked into the lava if you're not, close to the boss. Let's see, tanks we're swapping after incinerating maws, looks like each cast basically. And if the boss is in lava pools, he gains energy, and if he gets to full energy, it's probably going to be a wipe, so we'll have to guide him around to get him out of the lava pools that people are soaking, and then once they're soaked and gone, we can use that space again.
I completely forgot I had those. I'm sitting here like, where is everyone getting them?
It really
I
doesn't
just
sound
got
completely
four.
awful.
That works.
I think that's what you said about the last boss too.
Well, it wasn't completely awful. But yeah, I think for the most part, we'll want to just be tanking the boss in the center of the platform for the overpowering stomp knockback, and only move him when we need to get him out of lava, pretty much.
This is another hero at the beginning, right?
Yeah, it's single phase. No, nothing too special, so I would say yes.
Okay.
All right, let's kill him.
Hades, are you ready? Yeah, I'm here, sir. All right. Yeah, we're good.
This one mine?
I think so.
Okay, here we go.
It's like the roars first, and then there's the spit pretty much right after. The roar is the single soak. There's the spit. Try and move those out just a little bit, and then people will soak them. Yeah, it seems like they disappear pretty damn quick if there's multiple people in. Here's the breath, dodge.
Yeah.
And I was watching the one to the right of me, which looked like it had like 2 people in, and it still disappeared very quickly, so I don't think we need to worry about putting a whole bunch of people in there.
Yeah, and it didn't even give me a stack at all, so.
Nice.
AOE incoming.
Now this is another single soak. And a breath soon.
Breath incoming.
Rally up.
Breath was aimed at almost nobody. Knockback is coming soon. Move in towards the boss.
Knocking back.
There it is. Okay, yeah, that's a decent size. Gonna reposition the boss a little bit.
AOE incoming.
Here come the single soaks. Here comes a breath.
Breath incoming.
Alright, here are the group soaks. I don't know, group is maybe a little bit too much, but yeah. Single soak's coming.
Incoming.
And then group soaks.
Target you.
So I think never on the incinerating, because you taunted like right at the beginning there, you ended up getting hit by it. It looks like it's a short channel.
Yeah, I've done
like a few
like
seconds.
Breath incoming.
Dodge breath. So we should probably wait till that finishes to taunt.
Yeah.
I went ahead and took him back just because that one hit you mostly.
Oh, pretty good.
AOE incoming.
Come the single soaks. And group soaks. And a breath soon.
Breath incoming.
Dodge breath. Again, aimed at mostly no one. Soak the big circles. Knockback is coming. I'm going to move him back to the center for this.
Knocking
Here it
back.
comes.
Watch your feet.
Teleports totally work for that.
AOE incoming.
Here comes single soaks. And group soaks.
Breath incoming.
And a breath. He really wanted you there, Veruca.
Dare I say he was salty?
Indeed.
AOE
Single soaks incoming.
I got out.
Cool. And group soak soon. And maybe a breath, but maybe not, because he'll probably die first. Nicely done.
Nice. And my... Oh, my weapon dropped. Am I top on
Lava flow control rod. Don't think anybody asked for that.
I believe
that.
in... No, I didn't. Never mind.
I mean, you can roll pre-roll. You can roll for it anyway.
Yeah, it was on my upgrade list. I forgot. Sorry.
All right, there is one igneous flowstone. The top of the list for the igneous flowstone right now is Jess.
As a side note, I'm really enjoying the names of the tier piece items.
No one asked for these specific tier pieces, so I think these would be free roll.
Oh, am I actually going to get my
classes.
best in slot weapon? Oh, shit. I might actually get my best in
I'm
slot
assuming
weapon.
this is the way out, by the way, but I don't know for sure.
Disc. Maybe. Maybe.
Must be, because Sibelian and Rathian are hanging out down here.
All that.
What about this?
They must want to make healers miserable, huh?
Right?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Not only that, so as soon as you get out of lava, you get up there, and you, like, immediately fall.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Nex.
Alright, then everybody, I'm trying to heal.
We're just waiting on Nex.
It's raining raiders.
Am I gonna get it? Oh, I got my best in slot. There it is. Best in slot weapon.
Fly.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Alright, so I don't know if pulling all this stuff actually starts the boss fight, so maybe we'll go over the boss fight before pulling it, I guess. This is the Echo of Neltharion fight. And the whole fight, all the time, basically. Actually, I should say first off, it's 3-phase fight. Not sure when is best to hero on this one. But through the whole thing and all phases, there are going to be rock walls spawning. And we have to break them using some of the fight mechanics, and they'll get rebuilt and periodically need to be broken again, etc.
Sibelian, as my blood.
Stop talking, you RP jerks. Alright, in phase 1, there's going to be a purple mark that hits people. I think that is the Rushing Darkness. Yeah, it looks like Rushing Darkness. I'm trying to find the name so that people can reference them in the dungeon journal while we're talking. But yeah, if you get knocked back with Rushing Darkness, you just want to like position yourself so that you're not hitting some other mechanic like the Twisted Earth.
There's no way. If we down this,
it says, yeah, that
we're already
shatter.
7 of 9 in
if
one
you hit a
night.
Twisted Earth, you shatter it, which does a bunch of damage to you and
awesome
a bunch of damage to everyone for 14 seconds, looks like, and that
Oh, yeah.
stacks.
This
So
would
you
be
want to
awesome.
avoid being knocked back into the Twisted Earth things. Let's see, the orange circles, Volatile Heart, you want to spread those out, and everybody else kind of spreads away from you.
Sorry, guys.
Let's see, and we're going to have to move them around, I guess, and Calamitous Strike is a tank taunt swap mechanic, as well as gets us knocked through walls. So when we move around, we want to, I guess, use that to break the walls, and then taunt swap right after it.
Oh, God.
Everybody will run out of Echoing Fissure, and that, I guess, also coincides with when we're moving to the next section of the room. When the boss gets down to 70%, there will be 3 caster adds. They spawn, looks like they spawn all at once, and we just go around killing one at a time. They have a shield on them. On heroic, that'll matter more, but it looks like in normal, just everybody can hit it.
Okay.
And it looks like there are also people who get corruption on them. They will be sort of mind controlled, but not like fighting us. They'll just be attackable by us. I don't remember exactly what previous boss did that, but there were some abilities where
Echo
you'd become hostile but not
be
necessarily fighting people, and we don't want to kill those people with cleave damage. Let's see, so in Phase 2, there's a different thing to get through walls. It was Calamitous Strike in Phase 1. In Phase 2, it's Sunder Shadow, and that looks like it allows us to walk through a wall and break it, heading towards another ad instead of being knocked through it. And then there's a follow-up cast called Shadow Strike. That's when we taunt swap. And there's just, I guess, ramping raid damage from Umbral Annihilation. This one. And I don't know if people pay close attention to this stuff in the Dungeon Journal, but they have icons next to the, like, you know, deadly mechanics, and I'm trying to, like, point those out specifically, because those are the ones that, if you screw it up, you die, usually.
Alright.
Alright, so Phase 3 starts when all of those ads are dead, the 3 caster ads. We want to, I guess, keep him near the walls, and he'll spawn portal things. This is kind of weird sounding. He'll spawn portals, and we use those to avoid the raid-wide damage from Ebon Destruction. Ebon Destruction is Phase 3's like one-shot deadly mechanic, so take a look at that. And basically, portals also have to be soaked, so in addition to using them to avoid damage, I guess we need to cover all of them and stand in them to keep the number of ads that spawn down. We'll cleave ads that spawn, but we're mostly just focusing on the boss at that point. Like Rygalon in what way?
Nah, they're just the little circles on the ground that people have to stand in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's all the salient details. We ought to be able to at least give it a shot before raid end. Nice, free.
Yeah.
Punch
Punch
that
that
dragon. Go ahead
in
and
the
pull this group in the
face.
center here and see if it starts like a whole encounter or something. Remember, you can stun those Iron Guard casts. Kind of seems like this stuff is just trash.
I agree, the Sundered Flame is trash.
That's right. Looks like incapacitates and stuns also work on that Dancing Steel cast. And it seems like we can either kill the Sundered Flame banners or just sort of move away from them. Both methods seem quite effective.
Oh god. No, we gotta get out of that. That's bad. We don't like haste reduction. We want all the haste we can
Purple
get.
Cloud is quite pretty.
That hurt.
It's bad for us, but it's pretty.
I was so entranced with the purple and yellow ground effects and not blue that I just was like, whoa.
Anyone else concerned that Trilla seems to be working for Deathwing?
Always.
Wait, is that news?
He's a dirty spy.
Trilla and Nami have been the Dreadlords this whole time.
I thought Free was a Dreadlord.
They're more than two of them.
They're both Dreadlords.
We have come to the end of your journey.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Where is Sarkareth?
You were never leading us to Sarkareth.
Always the clever one.
Ah, son of a bitch!
I was trying to raise the 80s.
Damn it! Oh, I thought Free did that.
I got the res off.
Are you? I am the whisper in the dark.
Hate it's just running around Free.
See the
And now I want to listen to Whispers in the Dark.
I was trying to get sparklings, and now
Thanks,
I'm rooted.
Neltharion.
The Drakthir eagerly accepted. They were designed to serve. We will never bow to you, deceiver.
That was a hit.
Damn.
See, totally worth it. I got sunless boots.
Did I get any items?
I suspect that probably phase 3 would make the most sense to hero. I could be wrong about that, but I'm guessing because we'll be moving around from ad to ad to ad in phase 2, that might not be the best time to do it, unless killing one of them takes, the full duration of it, in which case maybe it's fine. Or we could try it in phase 1, depending on how long that takes.
Congrats, Veruca.
Look at that pretty BOE.
Great name, too.
Yeah.
What is the filter by boss on this one? Neltharion isn't what it's called?
Eating. Ooh, ash speed too.
Everyone's ready.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't really know exactly where will be best to put him, so start him here and see how it goes. That's a neat looking effect.
Oops, we need to group up. Because these line of sight too.
Okay, so now those are the walls, I guess, that we're breaking with Calamitous Strike. So like right now he's casting Calamitous Strike, it knocked me through a wall, and the wall broke. And that's the taunt swap, so then when it hits Never next, he can break the next wall. Everybody run out of the fissure. So the Rushing Darkness thing, that's the one I mentioned where you don't want to be in the way of it, so the people that it's targeting, just make sure that you're not between the boss and them. This one here.
Oh, wow, that hurts. That. Whew.
Run.
Looking like shit got real in this boss.
Get out of the fissure. Yeah, we'll have to figure out if there is a, sort of an ideal way to move him around. Like, because you can see those fissures have just, like, basically cordoned off a good portion of the room. So I'm thinking I should move him. Okay, get out of the lines there. Don't be in the way of him hitting the people with the purple marks. So, like, if we keep him around the edge of the room for when he does that fissure, that might give us more room to move.
Honestly, it looked like the fissures almost conformed to a grid pattern, so I don't know if that would change based on where he's pulled to.
Run.
Not sure, honestly. Right out of the fissure. Either way, I don't think we're winning this one.
I have a soul stone, so please don't release.
Really believe there would be any other outcome? How droll.
Release, got it.
I think, I mean, what Free said there is important, but I think in the first phase, the only way we can break the walls is with Calamitous Strike, so we probably need to, just so we have the ability to move around. But if that does get out of control, healers let us know and we can slow down on them.
In one of the videos, they only have one opening for each quadrant or area. And we all need to stay together because those walls will line of sight for the healers and at range to.
Good to know.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the walls are the twisted earth. So yes, rushing darkness hitting the twisted earth does cause huge raid damage. So Free is correct there.
Yes.
So we should make sure to try and position those purple ones. So when you get the purple like arrow over your head for rushing darkness, try to face it towards the outer wall, or if you can't do that, face it towards somewhere where there's no rock wall if possible. It makes more sense having seen it now. So I think for the
That is
start of the
awesome.
fight, maybe we just
Can't
start
believe I
him
got
right
those.
where he is, because he's pretty close to that back wall.
Freaking sweet.
Everyone is ready. Let's try that again.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
That's weird how he just charged over there. All right, purple is coming. Try to make it hit a wall, not the rock walls, but the big wall behind us.
Incoming debuff.
Not the rock wall, not the rock
And
wall.
strike is incoming. To go this direction, the way the boss is facing. Right, here comes the fissure. Remember, this is going to create a big patch of fire on the ground.
Run.
So keep coming in this direction.
Oh shit.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Wrecking darkness is coming. Try to point it at the
Yeah,
walls,
that
not the
hurts.
rock walls, but the outside
I
walls.
went the wrong way.
You might want to give a little bit more room then.
Okay.
Damn. That sucks.
So strike will be after this.
That hurts a lot worse than I thought it did.
Your trivial existence is over.
It's definitely
Run.
interesting. All right, everybody out of the fissure. Counterclockwise again.
Yeah, that
The rushing
that,
thing is coming
ouch.
again. Try to hit the outside walls with it.
That hurt a lot.
There it is.
Incoming
And
debuff.
remember, for everyone else, you want to try and avoid the path of that charge.
I think managing those rushing darknesses is going to be our hurdle right here anyway.
Probably, yeah.
It was hard to see that arrow too.
Fissure should be coming.
Run.
Everybody out. Yeah, that arrow is kind of light and like sort of translucent, which seems like a bad plan.
Incoming debuff.
So maybe instead of having two people, because there's two arrows going out, instead of having two people break a wall, can we just be shot into like the wall that we can't break?
Yeah, that's
that's
what I've
what we're
been
supposed to
saying.
do.
Like, I don't
Okay.
think we want people to be breaking those all the time. Here comes the fissure.
Run.
Sorry, then I misunderstood that. My bad.
Yeah, that's what I was probably not articulating very well, but basically I was saying if you get the purple thing, try to hit, like this wall with it, not the rock walls that are in the middle of the arena.
We could take one last try at it just to learn some additional practice things before our time expires, yeah?
Alright,
Incoming
stand in the
debuff.
fire then. I mean, that one lasted longer than the first pull, so it's an improvement.
Right?
Did you really
At least-
believe there would be any other outcome? How droll.
We did really good on normal too anyway here. So like between now and Thursday, only having watched 2 videos is pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I admit I did not get time to watch all of them before we started, only up to Magmarax, so would be fully prepared on Thursday.
Yeah, 7 out of 9 bosses on the first night of the raid is like a pretty great, pretty great start.
Yeah. It's a lot better than we did in, and I've already forgotten the name of the previous raid. Vault.
Vault.
Gammon will save us.
Go with the gammons.
Oh, we going again? I'm sorry. Just talking to my daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
just
last
Break
attempt.
out your gammons.
Putting down a
Help learn
feast.
what's happening in here.
Gammon time.
And all these gaming.
Oh, I gotta put my headphones in stereo mode for this one.
Annika, your thing that shows the boss on the stream there is a few bosses behind.
Yeah, it was. I realized halfway through I still had it set up for heroic only because we did that
Okay.
alt run in Vault. So I switched it midstream, and it was kind of yeah, it's laggy now. It'll be right after we kill this boss, though.
Oh, we should kill it then. So what are these markers for?
Just kind of little guiders, so we know what where about the corners of each pillar are.
Okay.
So I just want to get something clear. Like, we're not breaking the walls unless, like, because somebody's going to have to in order for it to keep going around, right?
Yeah, the tanks can.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
so the
only
ta-
tanks
okay.
should break them unless we actually need to break more if we get like super boxed in.
Okay, alright, so unless you're not a tank, which most of us aren't, so we're going to go to the outside wall and have it hit the outside wall. Okay, got it.
Yeah, perfect.
And when we move into the boss here, everybody needs to basically move into melee range.
All right, here we go.
Ready.
We'll give Ken the thong of follow.
3,
Wait.
2, 1.
You're not that fooled by the mirror
If
images.
you're on the
They do
wrong
not
side of
have
that fire, you're not going to be in.
Oh, that was almost bad.
All right, here come the purple ones. Remember, hit the outside walls, not the rocks. And then, like, he's going to Calamitous strike me, and I'm going to point my back towards this wall that I want to break. Here it comes. So then we stay where he is now for the next fissure, and when the fissure comes out, we all run.
Run.
Here's the fissure. Everybody run through the hole.
Oh, line of sight, come on.
And rinse and repeat. Here comes the roughing darkness. This is the one you're going to slam into the wall.
Oh, no. Okay, I want to be in this wall. Yes.
And then
That's
try
what
to
I
move
want.
out of the rings of fire that are on your friends.
I meant to do that. Oh, shit.
And then Never's getting knocked back. And then barely missing the wall. So I would say in this case, this is actually a good, so everybody run out of the fissure. This is a good time for one person with a purple marker to break this wall right behind us. But only one. Here it is.
One person needs to break the wall. Go, go, go.
Well, another Calamitous strike will be coming, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we will be.
I wasn't sure if that would work out okay timing-wise, but I think it will. Yeah, because I'm going to break it now. Fissure is coming. Everybody run, almost, maybe.
Run.
Now, okay. It took a while to start casting that one.
Range can also pre-move that too. Impromptu here.
Yeah, well.
Alright, here comes the hit the walls thing.
We're not hitting the...
Watch your step.
No, we did accidentally.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, so this is phase 2. Alright, we gotta break down the shield on this voice from beyond.
AOE incoming.
And when tanks get the shadow thing in this phase is when we can walk through walls and break them. Here's a rushing. Don't hit the rock walls, hit the outside walls.
We need to get to those
File
other ads
circles.
though.
Yeah, that's the point of this one is to go to the next ad when that one dies. It's like he's sundering me, so now I can walk through a wall and we can head to this next ad.
You can.
Incoming.
Well, that's interesting. I thought it was supposed to break there.
It does. Your little shadow thing pulls through the wall
Oh.
after the debuff falls off and breaks it.
Ow,
Okay.
that sucks. Okay.
Purple stars go to the wall.
Ow, ow, ow.
And then focus down the voice from beyond.
Breaking the next section. Next way is open.
And the Umbral Annihilation is just going to happen every time. It's not something that we can avoid by doing mechanics differently, so that's just a heal through thing. All right, I'm breaking the next set of wall.
We've already got it open.
Okay. I mean, we're probably going to wipe this pretty soon anyway, but at least we've seen most of Phase 2 now and all of Phase 1.
Incoming.
Yeah. 37%. Pretty good for our third attempt.
Yeah.
Pretty good for a first night compared to how Vault treated us the first night. This has been a very nice ride. It's been
Great.
excellent.
Agreed. Anyway, yeah, we don't have the DPS to kill this voice from beyond at this point. I'm a hug free.
AOE incoming.
Hi, that's me.
Oh, sorry, I had my names turned off there. I was just like, I saw a dragon.
Every
Well,
voter looks the same.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, I apologize. I wasn't looking at names.
Whatever, you and I got this right.
Wasn't part.
Oh man. Come on, guys.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, and what Free said there in raid chat is important. Every time we break a wall, intentional or not, it is a lot of raid damage.
Yeah, this is gonna be a super,
AOE
super
incoming.
intensive fight.
Yeah, and Heroic is gonna be off the walls.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Literally off the walls.
Off the walls, through the walls.
AOE incoming.
Just sit down, Never.
Anyway, yeah.
I can do it.
You got this.
Very,
You got
very
this.
good Tuesday night. Of note is that Never is still not available currently for Thursday nights, so we'll need somebody else to tank as well on Thursday.
I'll make a portal here if people want it.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice job, everybody.
Yes.
Wonderful night, Cuz. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, it's a very good job, everyone.
Yeah, hell of a first night.
Aspects watch over you. Serve well.
Good job, everyone. See you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Yep, take care, everybody.
Good job tonight.
Yeah, and thanks for everybody that showed up for my stream too. My viewers went from like 1 and 2 to 7.
I watched as much of it as I could.
Well, I figured I've got drops enabled, so anytime there's a drop and we're raiding, I'm streaming. So anybody that wants free drops.
Cool.
Plus, you know, I'm a little selfish and it helps me out too. Alright guys, I am going to log for the night because I have to be up for work in the morning, so... yeah. Oh, I gotta figure that out first though. Why is that not loading? Alright. What else? Is it because I'm in a raid group still? I feel like I'm missing something. Catch and release, forbidden reach, rep calc. Nope, that's not it. Primals maybe? No, primals is down there. Rep calc. What am I missing? Okay. Season 2 help bear. Oh, that's what it is. That goes all the way down. That's what I'm missing. There it is. Okay. So, alright, guys. Let me switch it up here. Alright, I greatly appreciate everybody that showed up, and especially the guildies. Yeah, that was one hell of a night. 7 of 9 first night. That's absolutely ridiculous. And I think that's the best we've done on a first night. And well, I can't speak for previous expansions, but definitely this expansion. So thanks for everybody that tuned in, and we will see you on Thursday. Thanks, guys.